Hey, I'm Lima, and growing up, I always wanted to be different. I guess that's why I became a goth. I still remember the first day I came to school wearing all black. Everyone looked at me, and I even heard one kid say, "I think she worships the devil." It only showed how judgmental people were. Of course, I've never worshipped the devil, and in fact, I was a pretty normal girl that liked to watch series like Very Odd Parents and The Simpsons. But what I loved about being a goth was all the attention I got. Maybe I wasn't the prettiest girl, but I sure stood out the most. And that was no wonder, because I'd spend hours over my makeup and then choosing the perfect outfit to create the right look. But one day, a guy came up to me on the street and asked if I'd ever thought about modeling. I said no. I mean, when was the last time you saw a goth on the cover of Vogue? But he said he worked at a modeling agency and my body and bone structure were perfect for modeling. When he told me I could also make a lot of money, I immediately said yes. But geez, if I'd known then what I know now, I would have run away fast as possible. Obviously, the goth look had to go. I needed to look like a professional model and get photos taken for my portfolio. A couple months later, I booked my first job, a photo shoot for a makeup company. I felt so uncomfortable being in front of the camera, but I pushed through. And when I got paid, I felt amazing, even though it was just a few $100s. But over the next 3 years, my career really took off, and I had lots of clients who wanted to book me, and suddenly, I was traveling all over the world from New York to London to Milan. And right on my 18th birthday, I was walking the catwalk for the first time in Italy, wearing a beautiful white dress. It was such a rush. Even though I felt intimidated by all the other models, they were so experienced and looked so amazing. But there is also a dark side to the modeling world. Most of us models are very insecure because every day we're judged solely on our looks, and if we don't look perfect, we don't find jobs. That's why I wear more makeup now than I did when I was a goth. Without it, I feel insecure and ugly. However, the worst thing about modeling is that I don't make as much money as I thought I would. Sure, I get to work all over the world, but even though I'm reasonably successful, I always worry about whether I'm going to book another job. It's stressful, and unless you become a real supermodel, you won't make that much money because you have to spend so much on your appearance. And then once you hit your late 20s, your career is probably over anyway. I'm not saying that modeling is a terrible job. Just that, for most girls, it's not the dream job they think it is. It's a ruthless industry, and people will try to take advantage of you all the time. If I could go back in time, I'd do something else, like teaching or becoming a lawyer, because I'd love to help other people and do something that has an impact. But hey, I guess it's never too late to go back to college. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe to this channel.